something small in your life to get motivated for. I challenge you to come down here and get a little bit of what we do. There's no I, there's no me. It's only we and us. At the end of the day, everybody quits on themselves.
That's
right?
not acceptable.
Right. Everybody quits on themselves. And here's what I mean. Running down the street, right? And what do? We quit because our legs get tired. Because our lungs don't expand no more. Because we can't run. We can't do a push-up because our arms are down. Right? We can't do a sit-up because our hip flexors are too tight. Let me tell you a story about a man I know named Brandon. All right? Brandon was born with muscular dystrophy. All right? Brandon's my cousin.
Still a badass.
At the age of 10, I was playing with Brandon and I noticed something. His muscles were large. His calves were that of a grown man. At the age of 8, Brandon was bound to a wheelchair for the rest of his life. He didn't get to experience everything that we got to experience. High school sports, walking across the field for homecoming, right? He didn't get to go to the Sadie Hawkins dance. He didn't get to do any of this. At the age of about 14 or 15, his life in a wheelchair got a little bit harder. He could only move his arms. He could only move his eyes and his mouth and talk to people. Brandon's in his mid-20s right now, right? He outlived the expectancy of the 18-year lifespan for muscular dystrophy. And it got me thinking, because last week, you know, I'm not a guy that reaches out for pity. I'm not a guy that reaches out for people to feel bad for me. We earn our way in everything we do. You know, my Aunt Diane posted on Facebook that Brandon was going through a hard time. They were pulling out his GI tube and he had caught sepsis and he was going in for emergency surgery, right? And it got me thinking, here I am feeling sorry for myself because it's 30 degrees. Here I am feeling sorry for myself because I'm in Korea. Here I am feeling sorry for myself because everybody looks at us like we're stepchildren. But at the end of the day, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is life itself, right? What kind of legacy are you willing to leave behind? About 4 years ago, somebody asked me, hey, son, Judas, what's your legacy? I said, you know what? I got the answer. It's all about your legacy and what you leave behind for your family, for your spouse, for your kids, if you're lucky enough to have those. So with that said, my legacy is I'm a tough son of a gun who is not willing to fail a mission or to quit on life.
Say it again.
A tough son of a gun who is not willing to fail a mission or fail at life.
I said, oh.
My challenge to you, outlaws. Where the outlaws at? Where are them outlaws at? At the end of the day, my challenge to you is when your legs get heavy and your lungs stop pumping and your heart gets weak, pick up the pace.
Let's do it for Brandon.
Pick up your pace in the challenge of life. PT is just a part of life. It's the hardest thing you do every single daggone day. Don't do it for me. Do it for your mama, for your grandparents. Do it for the other people around here that are looking at you like you're crazy because you're out here challenging yourself every day. What are you gonna do to define your legacy? Who is Sergeant so-and-so? Who is Private so-and-so? Who are the outlaws? By definition, the outlaws are people who live outside the lines of the law, right? And if you don't believe me, hit that fancy little thing called Google. Right? We all love Google. Don't break the law. Don't break the law. We still gotta uphold the Army standard. Right? Do not break the law, but at the end of the day, rise above the limitations placed upon you by any other man or woman. Never settle. Never settle for first or second or third. Settle for the best. Redefine your legacy, and it starts today. Outlaws on 3. 1, 2, 3. Outlaws!